Hello and welcome to Kaleidoscope Astrology. This is Chelsea, here to talk about the full moon in Virgo. I'm doing something a little bit different from my kaleidoscope reading this month, as I am on vacation in Phoenix, Arizona, and wanted to bring you your video outside because it is perfect weather, about 70 degrees and slightly overcast. However, we have these fighter jets flying around, giving us the full Arizona experience, and sorry in advance if we get interrupted by a little bit of noise, but I really did want to take you outside to enjoy this beautiful weather. I am on vacation having a much needed break from the New England winter, and it is very lovely to be here in Surprise, Arizona. And as always, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, please visit my website, kaleidoscope-astrology.com. And remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel, as these things help my channel grow. So we're here to talk about the full moon in Virgo, happening on March 7th, early in the morning. So in the United States, this will be happening at 7:40 a.m. on the East Coast and 4:40 a.m. Pacific time at 16 degrees of Virgo. So as always with the full moon is a completion of a cycle that happened on the new moon. So if you think back to August 27th, when we had our new moon in Virgo in 2022, what seeds were you planting? What ideas were you coming up with at this time? This is a cycle that's now being completed with the full moon, and these ideas and seeds are now coming to fruition with this full moon in Virgo. Virgo is an earth-ruled sign, ruled by the planet Mercury. So it is very cerebral and organized, detail-oriented, and focused on tangible things and manifesting tangible magic. So things that might normally seem mundane may feel a little bit exciting with this full moon in Virgo. Virgo likes things to be organized and predictable. It's a sign of work and service, everyday tasks, routine, and we may feel a little more focus on our health and nutrition at this time. Virgo can also be very quirky and creative, and the creative tasks that Virgo likes to do are working with their hands. So doing woodworking crafts or fine detailed arts such as knitting, sewing, crocheting, drawing, artwork, are all things that have to do with Virgo. And pets and animals may also be coming into focus with this Virgo full moon as well. Opposite the moon in Virgo, we have the sun in Pisces sitting closely with the planet Neptune, and this is heightening our dreams and intuition. We may feel a little bit more psychic at this time, like we just know things or feel things to be true. And it's important to listen to our intuition with that. Pisces is more focused on the bigger picture and connection with others. And the sun in Pisces is very loving, compassionate, forgiving, and a very watery, softer energy. So with the Neptune close to the sun in Pisces, things may feel a little bit foggy or confused, as Neptune tends to blur the lines. But with this Virgo full moon, the Virgo energy is really clearing out that fog and allowing us to get more focused on our dreams and make a to-do list to figure out what steps we need to take to manifest our dreams into the tangible world. So this full moon in Virgo is really good for planning and manifesting the dream life that you want to be living. There's this perfect balance of earth energy and water energy, bringing our dreams and intuition into the physical reality. So just about an hour after this full moon happens, early in the morning on Tuesday, we have Saturn moving into Pisces. And this is very significant. Saturn has been in the sign of Aquarius since early 2020. And we all know what happened in 2020. Saturn is the sign of the planet of rules and regulations. And in the sign of Aquarius, Aquarius rules the collective, and it is an air sign. So we had a lot of rules and regulations that came and affected us as a whole on a global level with the global pandemic. And these are energies that are now wrapping up. We're closing off that cycle, and we're ready to move into the sign of Pisces with Saturn, which is a bit of a softer energy. There's been a lot of talk about what the planet Saturn will bring for us in the sign of Pisces, and I actually think that Saturn works well in Pisces. It's going to bring a little bit more focus on listening to our intuition, more focus on meditation and the spiritual realms. And we may see a greater appreciation for the arts at this time. There may be more focus on careers in the arts or careers in spirituality. And this is a really good time while with the full moon in Virgo happening on the same day and Saturn moving into the sign of Pisces as well. Saturn is really asking us to get organized about our dreams, get real with the steps that need to happen to bring our dreams into reality, and get organized and create the dream life that you want to live. Now, before we do that, we're going to need to close out a chapter in our life as we are closing out this era of Saturn in Aquarius. There may be some endings that need to happen before this new cycle of Saturn in Pisces begins for you. So now is a time to get real with your dreams, figure out what you need in the long term, how you can create longevity for the dreams that you want to create. Make a to-do list, make a financial plan, get your finances organized, get your career organized, and make the changes that you want to see in your life to create your dreams into reality. Saturn is really giving us that power here. And Saturn will be in the sign of Pisces for about 2 years. So we have a long time to work with this energy. But this full moon in Virgo is really bringing us into focus on the day that this transit happens. So there's a little bit of extra magic happening with this full moon. So also on the day of this full moon, we have this moon square Mars and Gemini energy. The excuse me, there's a bug after me. The Mars in Gemini, or Mars has been in Gemini now for quite some time, as it went through retrograde in the sign of Gemini and is now direct in the sign of Gemini. We will have Mars in Gemini until the end of March. So we are still working with this Mars and Gemini energy. Gemini is also an air sign, ruled by Mercury, so we have more air and Mercury energy coming in and making a square to this full moon. This might bring up a little bit of tension and frustration around the full moon. You may feel overwhelmed with information, too many ideas coming in, and this Pisces energy with Neptune involved may be making things a little bit foggy and hard to understand. But really, with this square in Gemini and the full moon in Virgo, I really think that there's bringing a little bit more focus in with this air energy and giving us a little bit more clarity to speak up and get our point across. So we can really work with this square. Squares create tension, but it's energy that needs to move. It's something that may have been feeling frustrating for quite a long time that's coming to a head, and we need to make a change before moving on with this Mars energy. So this is really giving us some good Mercury energy to work with here with the full moon, helping us get our thoughts organized, make a to-do list, start planning things out, because Virgo really likes planning and organization. Also, with the full moon here, we have the moon is making a trine to Uranus and Taurus. So this energy is on our side. Uranus is a bit unpredictable. It's the planet of sudden change. So this may actually feel like a breakthrough in some area of your life, because Uranus has to do with breakdowns and breakthroughs. But since this is a trine to the full moon, we are working positively with this energy, and you may feel a breakthrough in some area of your life. This could be a promotion at your job, or getting a raise, or some unexpected surprise that feels like it's pulling you in the right direction to make changes in your life. And change is very supported with this full moon. So it's helping us get prepared for that unpredictable changes in our life. And these are, with the Pisces energy, these are changes that you've been feeling brewing inside you for a while. You've been feeling and sensing this energy coming up for a long time. And now this trine to the full moon in Virgo is going to help you make these breakthroughs into the area of your life that need to change in order for you to make positive steps towards making your dreams become reality. It's also important to remember at this time, with all of these air signs and a lot of focus on Mercury, that Mercury is still in the sign of Pisces, and it is considered to be in its detriment in the sign of Pisces, which means that this energy is a little bit weaker. It's a little more muted at this time. And Pisces can bring about a little bit of confusion. So it's really important, if you're making big changes in your life, if you're making any big announcements at the time of this full moon, to make sure that you have all your facts and figures in the right place, that you're really well organized with your thoughts and your words. Mercury in Pisces may give us the tendency to want to speak from an emotional level, maybe blurt something out emotionally instead of being more organized with our thoughts. So make sure if you have something important to say at this time, that you've got all of your facts in check. One more thing with this full moon, we have the moon is making a quincunx to several placements in Aries. We have Venus in Aries, Jupiter in Aries, and Chiron in Aries. And Jupiter and Venus recently made a conjunction in Aries. This is very good luck. So with this full moon, luck is on our side, love is on our side, and Chiron is asking us to focus on self-healing. So with Aries being the sign of self, before you start something new, think about what you need to heal in yourself before helping others. It's important to be strong in your own emotions and strong in yourself and practice self-healing so that you are able to help others. And with Virgo being the sign of service and also nursing and health energy, there's a tendency to want to give to others. Also with the sign of Pisces being very compassionate, we may want to put others first before ourselves. But all of this Aries energy, especially the energy of Chiron, is asking us to practice self-healing and really get in touch with what we need before making steps to help others. So if we're strong in ourselves, we have that energy to step forward and be supportive of others. With Venus and Aries and sitting closely with Jupiter, there could be good luck in finances. This could be a very good time to start something new, maybe find a new love or fall in love with yourself. So that is about all that I have for you for this full moon energy. This is a very positive full moon, so really get in touch with your dreams on the night of the full moon. Keep a dream journal and write down what comes to you intuitively. Get organized with Virgo, this Virgo energy, and this Saturn moving into Pisces energy is all asking us to get organized about our dreams and manifest what we want into reality. We have this Jupiter and Venus and Aries energy on our side, giving us the support that we need to move forward and get new things off the ground. And the moon in a trine with Uranus, helping us be prepared for unpredictable changes that may be coming up with this Uranus energy. So I hope that this gives you enough to work with and meditate with for this upcoming full moon. And I just want to really quick show you what's behind me. The sky is really pretty right now, but just over the fence here, if you can see this, I might have to stand back a little bit. There is the Estrella Mountains in the background behind me. Really lovely view in Surprise, Arizona. And I want to thank you all for joining me here today. Again, please check out my website, kaleidoscope-astrology.com, to book a personal reading with me. I do astrology readings, natal chart readings, tarot readings. So please visit my website. If this video resonates with you, please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I would love to hear in the comment section how this full moon resonates with you. What is coming up for you in this full moon? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all for joining me. Many blessings, love and light. Take care.